This is Rightly Used with Adam and Karen.
Hello and welcome to The Karen Show. I'm pretty much here just for this. That's all you're probably getting out of me today. Alright, over to you.
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to Lightly Used with me, Karen, and the lovely gentleman opposite me.
Hello.
Adam.
Yeah, that was it. I've got a name.
Last episode, we were both very sleepy, and this episode, there is a continuing theme where we are both equally, if not more, very sleepy for different reasons. Neither of us are sleeping particularly well at the moment, so bear with us. It's middle age. You know, anyone over 40 knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's episode 22.
Oh, yeah, we're getting through them.
I know, yeah. I actually wrote it down as 21 on Thursday when I was writing some notes, and then I had to correct myself. Yes, coming up on the show, we have a slight change in schedule.
Sorry again. This is all me.
It's not. It's fine. So we're having a little break from Johnny Turnip, only for one episode. Yes. Printers and things not working.
Sorry, yeah.
Etc.
Combination of being too busy and then not being able to do anything in the office either. So, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Weather-related incidents.
Life has got in the way, well and truly, the last 2 weeks. Sorry.
Yeah, it has. So, yeah, we'll be having a break from Johnny Turnip, and we're going to do reviews that amuse, ? I am going to go through my Amazon history and pull up some of my personal reviews that I think are quite witty, and you can tell me whether you think I'm funny and I'm not funny, or whether you think I'm funny and it's justified. We will also be playing a new game, Dumb Criminals.
Oh, yes.
Part 1.
Yes, I think we did 2 rounds of that.
Yeah, I think so.
I think 2.
Yeah, so part 1 of that, Tat In The Box, and it's my turn for Bibliotat.
Oh, we also have to say thank you very, very much to Tom for the stylophone last episode. Let's see how much.
Adam's been practicing.
Yeah, I've no musical inclination at all, so it's just trying to remember a sequence of numbers of how long I have to press the sequence of numbers.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. Not off to a great start.
Well, if it was Guess the Tune, I've no idea.
Even when I do it, you'll still be lucky. No. One more time. No. Yeah.
What was it?
It was meant to be Call Me from Blondie.
Oh.
Yeah, I believe it not, I'd been practicing that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
believe it. That's understandable.
Oh dear. Before we move on quickly, I would like to say thank you to Lexi for inviting me out on her birthday. Last Thursday, we went to the Elysium Gallery in Swansea to watch the Fesshole comedy live. Fesshole is not something that I was aware of, but Lexi knows of the guy from when he was doing Beta 3. It's like Reddit before Reddit was Reddit. And he gets anonymous quotes from people to put online that are witty and funny, and he had a whole section about people having weird fetishes over conservative politicians, and I found that equally disturbing and funny. But he is on Twitter and Blue Sky and all those things as Fesshole, Fesshole. If you're interested in random comedy, I've followed him on both platforms from us. Anyway, it was really funny and I had a great time. And some rando dude sent me a message on Facebook the other day. So I took a screenshot of it. Sorry, I'm just going to try and make sure I've not deleted the photo. Ha, here it is. So, random guy replies to a post of mine from the 23rd of May 2016. His name is John V. Mayer, and he is dressed like the most Republican soldier you've ever seen in your life. And John writes, Pardon me for writing on your timeline, but I must tell you that you always share excellent posts. I've been checking your profile to see your lovely posts and fine pictures. I'll be happy if you become my friend. I don't want to be rude by sending you a friend request without your permission, so I decided to leave a comment here. If you don't mind, can you kindly send me a friend request? I'll be grateful to be your friend. Thanks! !
Seems legit.
Totally legit. Karen replies, Hi, John. Wow, you really have stalked your way through my profile and timeline to pick out a random post from 2016 to comment on. That shows some serious commitment to your cause, of which I can only imagine is bot-related spam. If you wrote like a real human, you might get more takers. But me and my excellent posts and fine pictures are quite all right without you. Also, if you're not a bot, you're almost definitely a Republican, and I am not your target audience. Unless you're in a Signal chat talking about bombing my house, I'm not interested. Funnily enough, I have not had a reply. So yeah, that's been my last 2 weeks. All eventful stuff. Shall we move on?
I was wondering how badly that reference will age, but it'll probably carry on and be very, very relevant still in years to come.
One can only hope.
Sadly.
Right then, in place of Johnny Turnip and lightly used news, we have reviews that amuse, ? And this time, because it's a very short, thought-out idea, we're going through a couple of my Amazon reviews. I enjoy writing reviews for things. I am one of these people that thinks that a funny review is always good to have for a product, whether it's positive or negative. If you can get a sense of humour across, then it's worth it. So the first review I'm going to read out is for Cheeky Panda Bamboo Toilet Paper. This is not an advert. We are not sponsored. This is reviews based on things that I buy regularly from that great big jungle that the guy who owns it doesn't pay taxes for.
Though if toilet paper does want to sponsor a podcast called Lightly Used, you are more than welcome.
Oh my God, yeah, that would be...
Don't know how well it would do for your image, but it would help us out a lot.
If it's recycled paper, toilet paper, we'd be perfect.
pod@lightlyused.co.uk for any business inquiries.
Yeah, please.
Not you, Art.
Yeah, God, no. Please, no more art. Anyway.
He did seem contrite. I might give him another go. Not for a while, though. He needs to learn his lesson.
Oh, dear. So, I've given this toilet paper 5 stars. And the title of my review is Happy Butt. And I left this review on the 6th of February this year.
I like butt stuff.
I love big butts. No, better not do that. This is now the only loo roll I'll buy. I love it so much that I've learned to hate all others, especially scented ones. Yuck. Note for Adam.
Do I buy scented toilet?
Yeah, you do buy scented toilet paper.
Do I?
Yeah, some of them. I don't know if you do it deliberately, but some of them have definitely got a smell to them, yeah.
It's just, right, this seems quite cheap, and there's lots in the pack.
Even though the price changes regularly, there's usually some sort of discount on them, but I don't care if I have to pay full price. It's eco-friendly, comes in fully recyclable packaging, it's durable to the level you need, not the level you hope for. As a lady, I've discovered 5 squares is the perfect amount of sheets to get a nice, dry, clean feeling down below. My gusset has never been so happy.
I'm not going to... No, moving on.
11 people have found this review helpful. Thank you, those 11 people.
Did they test out the ratio or rationing of the squares?
Oh, dear. Here's a 1-star review. This is for a cat, donut, bed, donut, dog bed, puppy, ...
What?
I know. 1 star. Minuscule! ! Review left on the 27th of November 2024.
Puppy in the title.
Yeah, but, give me a second. I have literally nothing else to say. This may be my error, but I assumed this would be big enough for a standard sized cat. Turns out it would be better for a guinea pig. That's that one. Oh, how many people have found that helpful? No one.
You think they put dimensions or something in the description for something? So people know, because people have got different sized cats and dogs.
Okay, so I'll do one more. This is Jeff Dad 6 pieces microphone covers foam. 5-star review. Title, Great Muff. Left on the 13th of September 2024. This is like my Amazon is just like a history of my podcast related purchases now. It's quite funny. That and cat stuff. Great price, good size muffler, will fit a standard mic. Bit like putting a condom on, but less slippery, lol. They do exactly what you need them to, blocking weird external noises you don't really want your mic to pick up. However, I would not really advise using these outside on a windy day. You need something a bit more weather resistant. However, I record indoors and these are great. Love the colours, love the price, great performance, would buy again if needed.
Did anyone find it useful?
No. No one's clicked on that one. How many people have found my things useful? Hang on. Ooh, there's a 1-star review there. Oh, that's for that shitty microphone arm I bought.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not the most liked reviewed person on Amazon, but, you know. Oh, hang on.
Not an influencer yet.
What the fuck was this for? Sorry. It doesn't even say what it's for. There's a 5-star review from me on the 22nd of April 2021. It says, comfort at last. Bye-bye hemorrhoids.
Maybe you found a use for that donut pillow after all.
I don't even know what that was for. I titled it Perfect Poops. Oh my God. I'm useful. I'm so useful.
Definitely an amusing review.
Oh, well, it amused me. Anyway, that's enough of my bullshit. Let's move on. It's time for... Can you guess what it is? Can you guess what it is? Nah, it's time... It's time for... Tat in the box, tat in the box. Tat in the box, tat in the box. Tat in the box, tat in the box, tat in the box. Tat in the box.
And it's my turn to guess first.
It is indeed. Close thine eyes.
Okay, eyes are closed.
Hold out thine paws.
They're held it out.
Are they held it firmly?
Well, placed on the table.
I will say, this is a breakable object. However, unless you throw it, I think we'll be okay.
I haven't done that yet to any object.
And it is wrapped in bubble wrap.
Oh, okay.
And I also think you'll know what it is almost immediately once you've unwrapped it.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Oh, I've held my hands out roughly the right side.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a...
You can take the bubble wrap off it. Or are you trying to figure it out before you run
Yeah, I
out?
was trying to figure out the shape. Oh, this isn't going to be easy to unwrap with my eyes closed. Oh, actually, it might be.
It's one long...
Oh, yes, I've worked out exactly what it is.
Already?
Rob sent you the foot.
He did!
I finally guessed an object.
Oh, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, he literally guessed it whilst touching the rim of the ankle.
I just managed to get the right way around and it made sense. And the hollow sound.
Do you want to tell everybody why this is funny?
No, it's your story.
Okay, so last winter for the network, for the Studio Channel 84 network, Who Takes the Socks Off organised a bit of a competition between all of our podcasts. And we did a Taskmaster style extended episode, which is on YouTube in video and audio format. And personally, I think it's hilarious. And one of the challenges was like the prize task challenge. So the first challenge you get in Taskmaster, everybody has to bring in an item related to a certain sort of thing, like something that makes you sad, your earliest memory, the first place you had sex. Anyway, our challenge was to find something sock related for Who Takes the Socks Off. I found a really scabby pop sock in the YMCA and then bought a pair of welly socks as a backup because I lost the pop sock. Adam brought a very highbrow considered item with him, which was a corner of the Guinness Book of Records. And Who Takes the Socks Off used to have world record corner. So it was a very funny cerebral take on a sock-related item. Tom brought a game.
I'll be honest, I thought I was being lazy.
And Rob brought his foot. It is a vase that is probably, a size 10? Size 11? What size feet are you?
11.
You reckon it's an 11?
Oh no, you asked what
size
feet
you
I
are? Oh,
am.
I would
12?
say a 12, yeah. So it's a good size 12, flat-footed foot. Adam is now trying to slip it into his slipper.
Oh, no, it doesn't quite. No, it's a bit too broad.
Yeah, it's a bit too girthy for the slipper.
Also, why is it green? It's like
I don't know.
avocado bathroom green from the 70s.
The official colour is olive, and the reason I know this is because I actually found them online.
They still make them.
This is the Aruba foot vase in olive by, when I can find them, Nordal.
Yeah.
Yes, Nordal of Denmark. So Nordal of Denmark were established in 1995. They're a family-run business specialising in Danish design-inspired homewares. Personally, I think they're quite pricey, but they've got a very good outlet section. And I found this vase in the outlet section. Now, Rob paid $4.99 for this from the Children's Society. And the vase itself, when not in the outlet section, retails for, would you like to guess in euros how much you think this is?
Euros.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the conversion rate. 30?
42 euros.
Oh, I thought I was being high.
Cents. Yeah. No, it is an expensive foot.
I thought it was going to be a bit pricier than I expected.
Yeah.
I thought I'll go for 30.
I honestly was
wow.
genuinely shocked. But as I say, it's in the outlet section at the moment for the low price of €8.48. So Rob paid just under the outlet price, I would say, upon conversion.
My other question about it, it's Nordal. You'd think that would be sort of Norway, but I guess being Denmark, they couldn't call it Danel.
That might have sounded unpleasant. Or it could translate into something even more unpleasant.
Might not attract the buyers they're after.
If the right person was here, they'd come up with a great Danel joke, but I just can't.
I was going to leave it at the name. That's as far as I thought through. I'm not that funny.
Oh dear. So I am hoping to get the motivation together to start an Instafoot account for this vase, where it will be featured wearing different types of sock, tight, legging, stocking. I might paint the nails if I feel like it. I might get a bit saucy and jazz it up a little bit. We'll see.
Try test area first to make sure the nail varnish remover can be
That's
used.
true. I'll try it on the bottom, on the glazed surface on the
You
bottom.
can jazz it up a little bit for variety.
That's really clever thinking. So yeah, I would like to say thank you very much to Rob for delivering this lovely foot to me when I saw you 3 weekends ago now. I tried that. Does it make a good didgeridoo noise? It makes a good fart.
I don't know how to play didgeridoo.
Neither do I.
I should have said that before making that horrible noise into it. I assume that's how it's
At
played.
least it was kind of off mic. Anyway, thank you, Rob, for the foot, and thank you also very much for the Cheap Show coffee stain pin badge.
Oh, yes.
That was randomly found in your Nana's sewing box. No one knows where this badge has come from. We don't know how long Rob's Nana had it for. So yeah, it's a mystery, and I did say to Rob, I might have to give this to Adam because I could feel a bit guilty if I keep hold of it. And Rob was like, don't you fucking dare.
They're absolutely right to make me jealous of it. And it's a present to you.
Yeah, so it is pinned to my bag strap and goes with me wherever I take my bag. So thank you, Rob.
Even though you wouldn't know about cheap show. But no, well done.
Oh, you're
right. That's a really odd present. Good find there.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think
bizarre.
I think it's brilliant. I absolutely love it.
Wonder how long it had been in the shop as well before
I don't
Rob
know.
finally came along and went, I'm the man for that.
Yeah.
I have a specific reason for that purchase.
And as soon as Rob pulled his foot out on the show when we were recording, I was like, I need to win because I want that foot.
But if Rob hadn't been the one to buy it, what would have been anybody else's reason? He specifically had this for who takes the socks off sock-related Christmas special item.
I don't know, maybe someone who was redesigning their home in Danish-inspired ways?
Got a ceramic Hulk fetish?
I mean,
Or they've got some ceramic green knees. They're just collecting the set.
maybe. Oh, it could be.
Shins.
Yeah, like similar to like paint by numbers, but build by parts.
Yeah, it's one of those files that you collect to your parts.
Like the first magazine
Yeah,
was
yeah.
$1.99 and the next 7,000 magazines are a tenner each.
Yeah, it's one of those.
And I will say, before we move on to Adam's item, I'm not sure if this foot shape is a reflection on Danish feet, but very broad-toed. Very broad.
Yes.
Anyway.
Right, your turn.
Get your shit out, love.
Have you assumed the position?
I am very assumed.
Of eyes closed, hands out.
That's the one.
There you go.
Oh, you made that sound really heavy. Oh. This.
Another item for you to instantly guess.
Oh my goodness me, this just keeps going and going and going. Is it a windscreen wiper?
No.
Is it one of those strips you put on cars to stop you giving electric shocks?
Yes.
When you open doors?
But I can only take your first answer, so...
That's not fair!
How many guesses do you get?
Well, I can guess as many times as I like until I decide which one I want the answer to be. I was giving myself
until you get to the right one?
I was giving myself another 50-50 option in the hope that I would actually get a 50-50 option right for a change. So,
You don't have to keep your eyes
just
closed
because you're
anymore.
an arsehole, I'm going to say it's a windscreen wiper, even though I know it's one of those fucking grounding strips, you miserable tosser.
Oh, you'd be wrong to say that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well, it feels like a grounding strip or something like that. Anyway, I don't know what it is. Something car-related?
I told you were right, and you can open your eyes.
Oh, right, okay.
You're absolutely right. It was this.
Oh, yeah. Anti-static strip. There we are.
This was... I was going to put this on the car, but I'm trying to get rid of the car. I've got a 20-year-old old man Mercedes,
Yeah.
and this is the perfect old man accessory for it.
It really is.
But sadly, I'm looking to get shot and replace it with Tatmobile 2.
Yay! Come on, Tatmobile 2. Anyone selling a small size van, like a Caddy?
Preferably no older than 2020.
Yeah, give us
Have a limited budget.
give us a shout. I mean, you never know. Someone might listen to this and go, ah!
No, I never know if someone might listen to this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, so this is Adam from a completely different point in time. I'm just editing the podcast, and it turns out the Dumb Criminals game that we played, we were picking characters to play it, and the recording just completely cut out. And the part 2 makes no sense because it picks up from most of the way through the game. So, yeah, no Johnny Turnip for this episode. And no gameplay this episode. Bit of a shambles, really, isn't it? Sorry.
Welcome to the Bibliotat section of the podcast. Today is my turn to present a book, and I have brought 300 Tiny Tales by Purnell. I paid £5 for this in the YMCA in Llanelli. The original price was £4.95. I think I may have been slightly ripped off. And it was printed in 1979. It is a...
Oh, inflation.
Yeah, inflation. It's a Karen classic. Very few words, lots of pictures. And I've just picked out 3 tales. I've put tabs in here. Let's see if I... That farty noise was my chair.
Doesn't explain the smell, though.
Shh! I just hit the mic, sorry. It's a big book. I've highlighted this one because I don't really get it. There's a lot of things in this book I don't really get. It may come back for the future because there's some odd stuff in here. So, Tommy's tongue twisters. Apple pie for tea today, said Tommy and Susie's mummy. Pick a peppermint pie for Percy Picton's papa, laughed Tommy, who loved tongue twisters. A sailor went to see what he could see with a tin of mixed biscuits. That's not a tongue twister, chuckled his sister, who also liked tongue twisters. A mummy, who was not to be outdone, said, Mr. Snip's wife's knife wants a wipe. That one is a tongue twister. I'll try that again. Mr. Snip's wife's knife wants a wipe. There we go, that's better. Tommy took a deep breath. Great Grimes gets a great gilt gig whip. Sarah in a silk shawl shovels snow slowly. Mary married Maurice Marks. The Leith police dismisseth us. That's not a tongue twister. 9 nimble noblemen nimbly nibbling nuts. That one is a tongue twister, he said swiftly. That's enough, Tommy, said Mummy. Eat your apple pie now. But first, did you take your bath this morning? No, Mummy, laughed Tommy. Why, did you lose one?
Hilarious.
Ha, 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 tumbleweed. This book, that's kind of a good example of the shit that's in this thing. Right.
It's gentle humour.
It's very gentle. It's for kids, what can we say? It's for kids from 1979. Was this one the postman? Yeah, it was the postman. A letter a day keeps the postman away. Brock Badger, the postman, said, Hey, there's a letter for you every day. Please write to your friend, say this practice must end, or I'm giving my job up in May. The letters continued, so one day in May, Brock Badger went home to play Ludo each day, and we haven't seen him since.
You could have just got a different route.
Yeah.
Also, a letter a day keeps posting away. No, he's bringing you letters every day. You're making him go every day.
I guess he doesn't want to do as much work as he's being made to do.
And where's he living? Getting post on Sundays.
This one, I thought was a bit grim. So you can let me know.
2 M's?
I mean, it could be. Okay. It could easily have been taken from something like that. They did write most of them. They did. So this is Totty Toddler. Oh dear, Grandma is getting so forgetful these days. That is what Totty Toddler often heard her mother say. So when Grandma's birthday arrived, Totty thought she would make sure that her grandma did not forget. She put on her best hat and, taking a box of chocolates and a basket of flowers, she set out with Twiddlenose, her pet rabbit. Grandma was pleased. Thank you, Totty, she said. I'm sure if you hadn't reminded me, I would have forgotten it was my birthday. At least that is what she said, but perhaps she only said it to please Totty. What do you think? I think that's kind of macabre.
Oh, when you say it was dark, I was expecting it to be boiling the rabbit or something at the end.
No, but it's like a very soft, weird way to introduce children to old people getting dementia and forgetting their shit and saying things to please other people to show that they haven't forgotten the stuff they've forgotten.
Well, I just don't celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, I'm the only one that remembers your birthday because I'm awkward to make a thing of it.
It's just another day. I'm not a child.
But this,
it's not important.
This book, it's got to be 100 pages long, if not more.
Yeah, they're not. Oh, it's weird they're not numbered.
The Black Prince's Father.
Are.
152. 157 to the end of the index. Yeah, there we are. Zoo Zebra, Zorina and the Hawk, Wish Upon a Star, Willy and the Wagtail. Anyway, that's my book. It is very tatty. The paper sleeve is still on the hardcover, but it has been ripped and folded up at the back.
The colours are really nice. They're still vivid.
Yeah, they are still really vivid. The colours are great. The illustrations are super weird and of the time. Someone who was probably on drugs designed them. I don't think I'm going to donate this to my youngest niece and nephew. I think I'll just keep this for Karen needs an emergency book. Let's find some more weird shit in the 300 Tiny Tales.
Seems to be a safe one to dip into. Oh, thank you very, very much for listening. If there's a gap between now and episode 23, it's just that life has got in the way and I haven't had the chance to do a goddamn thing about getting anything together for an episode. So apologies very much in advance. Hopefully normal service will be resumed, but it's just in case, I've got to say.
That's fine.
I don't know what shit's coming up. I've got to say thank you. We have to say thank you to Who Takes the Socks Off.
We do.
I was happy to leave the show in your capable hands this episode.
Because I've proven concept.
Proven your hosting chops.
Well, I've proven my hosting chops for other people's podcasts, not my own.
Oh, you know what you're doing here.
So yes, thank you to Simon and Ross and Bon Allen and Nina Buckley.
They were awesome.
Bon, Nina and myself took over Who Takes the Socks Off episode 51 to discuss why people think women aren't funny and funny women in comedy. And it was really good fun. We all had a laugh. The setup is great. There's a little bit of an acting section at the beginning, which we all laughed heartily at. Hopefully Ross has listened now, because he jumped off the call whilst we were recording because he didn't want to have anything spoilt for him. So yeah, thank you so much for having me. It was great. I'll come back anytime you want a female takeover. Just, kick Jeebus up the bum and I'll replace him every now and then if you feel like it, Simon. But I do charge. The first one was free.
We're part of the Studio Channel 84 network. Who Takes the Socks Off? One of our fellow shows with their spin-off minisode series, Socks On or Off. Usually a panel show type episode, but more of a discussion this last time. And it was still a good listen with you and the ladies as well.
Yeah, very much.
Nina did laugh a little bit too hard at you at one point.
Yeah, but like I said, I think that was because we both have a deep understanding of what it's like to go through 2 marriages and 2 divorces and be on the other side of it in our 40s.
Yeah, it was when the laugh came back.
Yeah. It's like she must have gone, this is really funny, and then died off a bit and gone, oh my God, I remember this. This is really funny because it's related to that. But anyway, yes.
Or
brilliant.
Because you got married twice, there's 1 laugh for each.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Thank you very much to Tom as well for the present, the stylophone, and the very fancy present. Hopefully we'll put it to use. I don't know if we're meant to be mentioning it, but thank you very, very much.
You can say whatever you want.
Oh, swanky AF. Let me just say that.
They're very swanky.
Thank you very much. And you can listen to The Variety Show. He does the Untitled Sci-Fi Show with Rob, and Rob does the Variety Show with Tom. All at channel84.co.uk every other Monday. And Who Takes Socks Off is a monthly podcast. And we're at likelyused.co.uk, but all of us all together, channel84.co.uk is where you can find us all.
Thanks for listening.
I'll try and be more awake for the next episode.
No one's going to hold it against
you. And
I'll
try and make sure the next episode's on time.
Thanks for listening to The Karen Show.
Adam and Karen have been lightly used. Visit lightlyused.co.uk for more. To get in touch, email pod@lightlyused.co.uk.
Right, anyway, let's get back on topic. My eyes are closed. My hands are spread. I pulled a funny face then that almost made me open an eye.
This was a Studio Channel 84 network show. To find more, head over to channel84.co.uk now.